Keyfax, intelligent software made simple. In this video, we provide an overview of questions, their purpose and examples of how they are used within the Keyfax application. Entities are the various elements used to build a script. Each type of entity will need to be created before it can be added to a script. Questions are used to obtain information about an inquiry or diagnostic. They form the main steps in a script for processing the inquiry in order to obtain an accurate diagnosis. The navigation pane shows the question selection, containing a list of the questions already built within the database selected. Questions can be created at master or system level, but will always default to master. There are multiple different question types, each with its own unique functionality to help collect the information required. Questions are the only entity where they must be created within the category where they are to be used. For example, if you want to create a basin script, you must create your questions in that category to access them. Questions can be copied from one category to another, more on that later. To create a question, we simply select the category where we want to use it. The question type menu becomes active upon selecting the category. Selecting the question type displays the properties for that question. Every question will require an admin and operator name to be entered. Click in the operator display to copy the text. The admin display is the name of the question that will be visible within the admin tools. The operator display is the name that will be used when displaying the question to the end user in the Keyfax application. These can be different. All questions can be set as mandatory, or if left unticked can be skipped by the end user. The record value is used to store the answer to a question in order to write this information back to the host system. Ticking the box here will automatically tick the REC column in the script grid when this question is added to a script. We recommend this is always ticked. Let's save our question. The question is added to the question selection list and is now ready to be used within the category it was created. The question is displayed using the admin name, and each question type has its own abbreviation, such as TXT or LIST for a list question. Clicking Edit allows us to make any changes to an existing question. The Restore icon allows us to undo all changes since the last save. We'll click the OK button to undo this change, and click Edit to return to the usual screen. Clicking the References icon can be used to check if the selected question is used and where it is used. This opens in a new tab. We can see this question is referenced in two different scripts. The question is highlighted in yellow to help identify it within the script. To search for a question, enter any part of the admin name in the filter field. As you type, the list will update. Click the plus sign next to the category to view the results. Clicking Clear will reset the filter field. Clicking Unused will list all questions that are not currently being used in a script. This can be useful for identifying questions you may want to delete. To copy a question to another category, click and drag the question to the designated category. This will create a duplicate. Let's take a look at System Script Questions. System Questions lists all questions set up at the system level. These are available to all system scripts and are useful for functionality that is shared by all scripts. Click the Add icon to begin. We're then prompted with the same question type menu. From here, we simply repeat the process of creating the question we need. The question will be added to the library and is available to use in any system script. We can also access, create and edit questions directly from the script grid. Double-click on any question to open it in a new tab. From here, we can edit the question as we like. Remember to check the References tab before editing an existing question, as any changes here will apply to all areas where that question is used. To edit an existing question in the script, right-click on any question and select Edit Question. Editing a question this way is the same as editing from Questions Entity. We will add another row to the question. To create a new question, right-click in the Script Step column. The question will be added beneath the step. It can be moved once it's created. The question has been added. To delete a question or any entity, you must be in exclusive mode and it must not be used in a script. The status bar will show exclusive mode is activated. Clicking Delete will show if the question is used and what scripts it is referenced in. We'll delete the question from the script. Now we can delete the question from the library. Congratulations! You've learnt how to create and use questions.